Hey guys, what's up? I'm here with a review of an Italian zombie splatter horror film from 1980, much like the previous Italian zombie splatter horror film I reviewed for my previous review. And tonight's movie is Zombie Holocaust, also known as Zombie Death Cult, also known as Dr. Butcher MD, also known as Zombie 3. This movie follows a expedition to a small island to find like members of a cannibal tribe, and then they end up finding zombies and cannibals. The film opens with opening credits and eerie music. That once they end, we see a man go into a morgue at night and cut off the hand of a corpse. The next day, in a med class, the students see the hand is gone, and the teacher talks about it. The student teacher talk about it for a bit before we get a shot of the park, and Lori, our main character, the student, is talking to another professor, telling him about that pieces are missing from corpses in the morgue. And then a nurse finds a corpse with its chest ripped open and its heart missing. Lori goes home and finds the human heart in the fridge. A reporter stops by, and then we see that the student has a knife that was used for human sacrifices hanging on the wall. Next we meet the man who is stealing the hearts, only for him to escape and commit suicide. He's apparently a member of a cannibal tribe that has migrated to America in order to eat people, I guess. So, Lori heads home to her apartment after talking to the police about it. To find her apartment in shambles, and the only thing missing is the dagger. Lori and the police chief decide to go to the island where they can find out what's going on with these cannibals somehow arriving in New York City. The group arrives on the island and go to a house where they're staying during their investigation. And nudity. Back when a horror film couldn't be complete without it. So Lori finds a severed head in her bed. And at the half-hour mark, the crew head out to the boat to the island that the cannibals are on, only there's something wrong with their boat, so they stop on an island to stay the night, only for one of their party members to go missing and be found dead, and another party member to be killed. And it turns out that the island that they're on is the island that they were looking for. The group walks 3 miles into the forest after using a radio to call for help to get to a old mission building, and then we get prolonged scenes of cannibalism and murder, and the zombie shows up, scaring off the cannibals. Finally, at the 50-minute mark, we get some zombies. I'm going to wrap it up here. Zombie Holocaust is my new favorite Italian zombie splatter film. Bad dubbing and writing, decent camera work and lighting, and the effects are particularly pretty good. The movie is like a combination of Lucio Fulci's Zombie and Ruggero Deotto's Cannibal Holocaust. I really enjoyed the movie. It's like a mix of 3 horror subgenres, those being zombie horror, cannibal horror, and mad scientist horror. On the gore meter from 1 to 10, 1 being something like The Corpse Grinders and 10 being something like Brain Dead, this movie's a 6 or 7, much like the previous one. It's pretty violent with a lot of gore and splatter. I really love this flick. It's definitely a good, unexpected kind of splatter film, and I'd say check it out if you're a fan of like any Italian kind of splatter films, because this is one that I particularly enjoy quite a bit. 5 out of 5 stars. Absolutely love this one. Anyway, guys, I'm Biscuit Boo 69 signing off. Peace.
listening to a demo for